Hey guys, Aesop's here with Champion NFT Gaming. Today I want to talk to you about why play-to-earn games are going to change not only gaming, but they're going to change the world. So the first thing I want to get into is the concept of exchanging your time for money. So this is something, hopefully I can break this down in a way that a lot more people can understand. So in a lot of games, there is some kind of grinding mechanic. It's usually farming nodes, collecting resources, crafting, something like that. So let's say I wanted to go in an MMO and I want to go fight other players. I want to go PvP. Well, I'd need potions, armor, weapons, stuff like that, levels to actually do well in a PvP situation. With NFT player in games, what you can do is I could pay you in a cryptocurrency for a bunch of resources. So usually these games have their in-game economy. It's a gold, it's a silver, it's some kind of a gem, some kind of value for exchange. With cryptocurrency, there's actual value attached to that because the problem with a lot of these games, like let's say World of Warcraft, for example, it's a popular one that a lot of people know about. In World of Warcraft, you have gold, but the problem is you can't actually exchange gold for real dollars, at least not without risking your account getting banned and facing a lot of punishment. So there's no real mechanism there for you to earn from playing the game. Whereas with NFT games, I could pay somebody to get the resources. That way I can focus on what I want to do. So if I want to go PvP and kill their players, I can just do that and pay to get all the things I need to do it. If I want to go do dungeons and kill monsters and bosses, I can do that and just pay people to get the resources I need to be able to do that. A way to think of this is think of it like there's all these chores that you have to do. And one of them is mowing the lawn. Well, you might not want to mow the lawn, so you'll pay somebody $10 to mow the lawn for you, something like that. Well, you go ahead and you're jamming out to some music while you're cleaning the house, right? That's essentially what's going on here is you're able to outsource the tasks that you don't want to do and you can do the ones that you want to do. And maybe you don't want to do any of the cleaning and you just want to watch TV. With NFT gaming, you could pay people to do everything else for you and you could just go have fun PvP or do dungeons or whatever that thing is that you want to do. The next valuable thing with NFT gaming is cosmetics. So a lot of video games have different cosmetics. For example, they'll have skins, they'll have weapon skins, character skins, all kinds of things that change the look of your character. This is really valuable for NFT gaming because you could take something like Apex Legends, where you get a loot box, or you could also do Overwatch. There's a lot of games that do this, but you get a loot box that will randomly have a skin in it. Maybe it's a legendary rare skin or it's a super common skin. Let's say you get a legendary rare skin. I could then buy that legendary rare skin off you for, let's say, $10, $15, $20, whatever the price is. And then it's an NFT. So I can resell it when I'm done with that skin. Let's say there's a Santa Claus skin that comes out. I really like it. I use it. I buy it off you. Then later on, they release an Easter Bunny skin. And I decide, you know what, I'm ditching Santa Claus. I want the Easter Bunny. The problem with current games is I'm stuck holding the Santa Claus skin. I can't resell it to somebody else. I paid the money for the skin and I'm not going to use it because I can only put one skin on at a time. Think of it like a set of clothes. You can't have two different outfits on at once. You can only have one outfit on at once. So, what are you going to do with your other outfit when you're not using it? So, that's another way that NFT games can enable people to earn money. And I decided to do some math to break down what the power really is with this because I think a lot of people underestimate just how powerful NFT gaming is. So, let's say the average gamer spends basically an hour a week gaming, right? Or 6 hours a week. So let's say they take a day off. They're able to earn $18 a week, or maybe they're doing a weekend session, right? And they're grinding out pretty hard on the weekend, and they're doing a 6 hour intense gaming session. If they're earning $3 an hour, they could earn $18 a day on that gaming session. That's not a lot of money, but this would enable third world countries like what we're seeing with Axie Infinity right now to be able to earn a lot of money. And that's really valuable for people out there to be able to earn the equivalent of a wage from these games. And that enables other people, like I said earlier, to skip some of the grinding that they don't want to do, get a cosmetic they want, some value out of it. It also allows gamers like us to earn extra income from playing games. So, for example, in my Steam game library, I have almost 6,000 hours from a lot of different games, and that's not including some big ones from my childhood like Minecraft, World of Warcraft, games I used to play on my Xbox, stuff like that. But if we take those hours, 6,000 hours, and multiply it by $3 an hour, pretty low value. Let's say it's all the resources I collect, all that kind of stuff was equivalent to $3 an hour value. I would have an extra $18,000 right now just from the games in my Steam library. That's huge, okay? And I don't think people understand just how huge that is. I mean, if we hop over here to this other tab real quick, if we look at average age groups, for a lot of people, they could do that. I mean, an example would be, let's say there's a kid plays 2 hours a day from the ages of 18 to 14, or yeah, 14 to 18. Sorry, I mixed that up. That's an average of 2,800 hours total. That would mean that they get an extra $8,400 by 18 years old, from 14 to 18. There's not a lot of people that have that. I mean, if we look at the median net worth for the US, 20 to 30, it's only, here, let's make that a little bit bigger for you guys. It's only $5,200. So that means somebody playing video games 2 hours a day from the age of 14 to 18 is going to have a higher net worth than the median of US for 20 to 30-year-olds. That's huge. Okay, that's able to change the trajectory of people's lives. That's a few months' rent. That's paying to get into a community college for a year or two. I mean, there's a lot of things that money could buy you. And so NFT gaming really provides a lot of value for multiple people. It provides value, one, as we talked about, for the purchaser, the customer, the person who's wanting to skip time, get a cosmetic, whatever it is. It also provides value for the top person who's earning the cosmetic from a loot box, who's going out and hitting nodes to get different ores, hitting trees to get wood, stuff like that. But it's also helping gaming companies. And I think that's the big one that people miss, is why would a gaming company like Activision, EA, some of these big guys, why would they want to get into this space? Well, I'll show you real quick. And we have an example here with Axie Infinity. I'm big into Axie Infinity. You can go over here to axieworld.com, and they got all these different charts. We talked about SLP issuance the other day, and you guys should go check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. But if we go over here to revenues, you can see as we scroll down, they got revenues per month right here on this chart. But down here, they got numbers in US dollar equivalent for us by month. So if we go down here, we're going to take these 5 months, okay, from July to November. July to November. If we total that up, that's over $1.1 billion of revenue for Axie Infinity. 1.1 billion. Okay, to put that into perspective, if we hop over here to 2019, so this is the data I was able to find. It's a little bit outdated, but 2019 top gaming companies in the world by revenue. We scroll down here, 1.1 would put us right basically where Sega is. Not too far off from Ubisoft, okay? EA is only 5 billion. So out of nowhere, really, because if we hop back over to the chart, we go a couple months before, 600,000, 600,000, 3 million, 12 million. It wasn't huge compared to these numbers that we've been seeing in the past couple months. So out of nowhere, Axie Infinity suddenly, within 5 months, put themselves at basically top 15 gaming company in the world. Okay, that's huge. These companies have been around for, all these companies on this list have been around for so long. Axie Infinity within a couple months has beat their yearly revenues. I will be really interested to see what ends at the end of the year, but I think that's going to really motivate these companies to shift from the microtransactions that players hate. Okay, these paying you, charging you all the time, all these microtransactions. Let the gamers earn money, make money, spend their money more freely, and the gaming companies can collect a fee, a marketplace fee, all these different types of marketplace fees, stuff like that they could do instead. It would still give them tons of revenue, maybe even more revenue for somebody like a Ubisoft or Activision or Electronic Arts or Xbox, Nintendo. I mean, all these guys can make so much more revenue by switching to NFT games. And I think that's a key to get wide scale adoption here in the next couple of years, is getting these big companies into NFT games by showing them the potential to boost their bottom line while also helping players. That's all for today, guys. If you found any value out of that video, please like, share it to other people. As I mentioned, we did do a video the other day about SLP issuance and some things that they don't want you to know about SLP. So please give that a view if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.